I know what you're going to ask. Do we take OHP or Trillium? Sadly, the answer is no. And if you have been using OHP Trillium, you've probably heard that from other private practices like us before. I'm going to explain a little bit about what OHP Trillium is and how it works and why we really can't take it. And then actually, I have hope. We have a solution for you that just might work. And so stick with me for just a second. So OHP, for those of you who don't know, is sort of like the Medicaid of dentistry here, and it's a wonderful thing that people can get some really basic preventative care. But the places that can offer it are your typical corporate offices like Aspen, Advantage, that kind of thing, and they make up for the fact that they have signed up with OHP with volume of patients, volume of care. And it's just not a business model that works very well, or at all, really, for a private dental practice. So that being said, I would say that probably a third of our patients here are what I call OHP refugees. Another good number of patients we have are paying out of pocket directly with no insurance benefits of any kind. And that's because I created something called Vital Care. I created it for a wonderful group of teachers at the Waldorf School who dedicate themselves to their work and really don't have any benefits for it. It's a nonprofit school, and so I created this package that would address the most basic and necessary, vital preventive care. So for only $300 for the year, so then other people love this as well. So for $300 a year, what Vital Care does is take care of all of your exams, x-rays, cleanings, all that stuff. And then also gives you a discount on any restorative services should they become available. And one thing to understand about us as a practice is that we are not what do you call drill and fill. That's not what we do. We practice what's called minimally invasive dentistry, which means if we cannot touch a tooth except to clean it, we're happy. The only exception to that really is when we're doing a high-end aesthetic cosmetic case, but for the most part, we're not in the business of messing with your teeth, because your tooth is not just a tooth, it's part of a very complex structure. I think of it as like a Swiss watch, and in a Swiss watch you've got all the gears working together, and in my humble opinion, a lot of dentists tend to think of a tooth, and they just go in and mess with it. Well, what happens is, once you tweak that tooth, you're messing with the whole system, and even a small filling becomes a larger filling. The larger filling, that fails, that becomes a root canal and a crown, that fails. Eventually you get an extraction. The teeth around it start to move, they start to catch food, they get decay, and it's this cycle. It changes the whole bite just from that one tooth. And our job is to keep you from ever getting to that point. You know, I've had more than one, oh my gosh, so many people coming with OHP treatment plans that were just gut-wrenching. I had one gentleman come for an exam and x-rays here with John just to see if the treatment plan that he had from OHP was valid, and he thought for sure his mouth was a wreck. 26-year-old, beautiful teeth. And John sent him back to me, and he said, no, all he really needs is a bite guard to keep his mouth stable and his teeth healthy and protected from ever needing dentistry of any kind. Whereas he actually had a $18,000 treatment plan where he had been told that he had 8 cavities and needed 4 extractions and all kinds of other stuff that just wasn't true. So that, I know that when it comes to your discretionary income, dentistry is seen as a discretionary service, but of course without your smile, your dental health, you really don't have a quality of life, smiling, talking, eating, all of that sort of thing, just feeling like yourself, like you can communicate, getting your work, getting jobs. All of that is so tied into your teeth in ways that most of us don't understand until there's a problem. So what you know when you're one of our members, when you're a member of our dental family, is that our job is to take care of you no matter what, and tell you what's really going on and help you find the best solution to solve whatever problem you have. And prevention is the #1 thing that matters. And when you're here, we treat you with care and love like you wouldn't believe. There's nobody here shaming you, telling you you're not doing something right, whatever. We don't care. All we want to do is make sure that you're healthy, happy, smiling, and able to take your smile forward. So that is the answer to the ubiquitous question of, do we take Trillium OHP? It's not because we don't think you deserve it. We absolutely do, and we do everything we can here to make it affordable for you. So if you want to know more information about Vital Care, please give me a call and I'll tell you all about it. Thank you.